Yeah. Let's go. Ledger in my coat pocket, every name crossed slow. Some debts don't get paid with wire transfers, you know. They sent 100 lawyers, I sent 100 shells. Now the penthouse views got a view of 12 farewells. $1 million vendetta, that's the price of a broken promise. You took a slice of my empire, now I take your longitude and latitude. Your accountant cried in the trunk, told me where the safe at. I left him with a calculator and a single bullet habitat. I don't wear jewelry to meetings just to watch that counts heartbeats. When it stops, so does your heartbeat, neat. You thought a check would close the wound I showed you. Now your blood's the only red in your portfolio. They told me forgive and forget, I told them forgive and collect. Interest rate on betrayal is the net. Your mistress called me handsome, I said thank you, tell me where he sleeps. She gave the address, then she wept for 7 weeks. $1 million vendetta, I don't want the cash, I want the moment your face learns the math. $1 million vendetta, let the ledger burn. You took your inch, now your whole world takes a turn. You bought a private island, I bought your captain's daughter. She showed me every escape route through Caribbean water. You hired 3X special forces, I hired they first trainer. Now they salute me when I visit, you couldn't be plainer. You thought $1 million made you safe, made you royal. I made $1 million from a duffel bag inside a running boiler. You had the golden tooth, I had the golden rule. Never leave a snake alive unless you plan to use them as a tool. So here we are, hotel suite, your hands on the glass. 20 stories down the valet, parked your car on broken glass. I'm not a killer, I'm a collector of accounts past due. And your face is the receipt, stamped in red, nothing new. You asked me what I want now that the money's wide. I want you to remember every man you ever fired. I want your daughter to find you in a parking lot with a note that says paid in full and one clean shot. $1 million vendetta, I don't want the cash, I want the moment your face learns the math. $1 million vendetta, let the ledger burn. You took an inch, now your whole world takes a turn. Some vendettas are loud, this one wears a suit. Some vendettas are crowds, this one's a single boot. Your obituary will say natural causes, but between you and me it's $1 million worth of pauses. I walked out the lobby, the concierge smiled at me. I tipped him 100, told him clean the suite carefully. The news will say cardiac arrest on the evening screen, but every man in that city knows what vendetta means. You sold me a dream with a defective seam. I turned it into a nightmare with a perfect beam. Red dot on the chest, that's not a laser, that's a receipt. You wanted a partnership, you got a defeat. $1 million vendetta ain't about the zeros, it's about the look when the coward becomes a hero in his own mind. Right before the floor finds him from behind. Mama left a note I couldn't read. Daddy left a hole where the light should be. Now the moon owes me something, and the wolf pack calls my name into nothing. T first, never learned to beg. Came out the womb with an empty leg, not crippled, just missing the bone. They stole every birthday candle, burned a hole in a mattress where the rent money bled. Wolves don't beat, they just drag the dead. I was 5 when I learned to count, not numbers but the times they bounce. Checks, promises, backs of hands. Now the debt collector understands. When a boy raised by the gutter speaks, he don't ask for mercy. He just shows his teeth. Claw marks on a lease agreement. Survival is my only treatment. They wanted a son, they got a symptom. Every handout came with a hidden victim, so I bet the hand swallowed the bone. Now I sleep in the yard, but I own the throne. Raised by wolves and dead. Got no guard, got no safety net. Every cent is a collar around my neck, but I bite back. You ain't seen nothing yet. Raised by wolves and dead. Heartbeat sounds like a check that's left. landlord smells like hospital floors. The repo man knows my back door. I changed my name like a snake shed skin, but the ledger finds me, it always wins. Credit score lower than a grave's depth. Every promise I made I kept. I kept it like a knife in my own chest. Honest boy, no, just possessed. But a ghost of a dollar that never stayed. But a map that says I was born to be paid. I ate garbage before I knew what a plate was. Learned to run before I knew what a race was. Now the finish line is just a trap. They put a price on my back, then a strap, then I loan, then I lean, then I lean again. Till I forgot what the word enough meant. My pack don't how. We just hyperventilate. We don't dream, we just calculate. How many nights till the heat gets shut? How many days till the blood gets cut? For a pound of flesh that was never mine. I was collateral before my first line. Doesn't ask why the cage exists. He just knows till the hinge unclenches. The debt doesn't care what your excuse is. It just grows till it fills your trenches. I was raised by wolves, they told me one thing: never run from the bite, run from the sting. The debt taught me the rest. You can't pay back a life, you just invest in more hunger, more speed, more teeth, more rotting to the ground beneath. Turns to sand and the sand to glass, and you see your own reflection at last. Raised by wolves and debt. Got no God, got no safety net. Every cent is a collar around my neck. I bite back, you ain't seen nothing yet. Raised by wolves and debt. Heartbeat sounds like a check that's late. Run with me, feel the pharaoh freight. One day I'll break through the gate. Three jobs, 2 felonies, 1 working lung. The creditor sings in a borrowed tongue. Pay says, I say how. He points at my ribs, sell one now. I laugh like a dog has been kicked too much. He doesn't see the claws in my clutch. I learned arithmetic from eviction notes. Compound interest from a throat that floats above the bed where my mother carved. Money is just balanced with a different cloth. Wrap it in a suit, call it a loan. A rapper that night is a broken bone. My pack is scattered across 5 counties. Some in jail, some count ounces. Some disappeared but not dead, just buried alive. In the words of a head rent late fee, principal fine. I owe the world for the crime of being mine. So I run with the wolves and the interest rate. I fight with the hunger in the hand of fate. They say slow down, boy, you'll break. I say breaking is the only shape I take. Raised by wolves, raised by debt. One taught me to bite, the other taught me to forget. Forget what peace felt like, forget what full meant. Now I just run till the pavement bends. Now I just run till the pavement ends. Crown don't shine here. It rust, but rust still cuts. Elevator broke on the 14th floor. Still climb like the throne was waiting at my door. Concrete under fingernails, royal blood in the mop bucket. They see a stain, I see a kingdom, say nothing. My birth certificate looking like an eviction notice, but the crown fit tighter when the rent is hopeless. I was crowned by a boiler pipe, scepters a broomstick. Royal decree, don't smile, don't snitch, don't tombstick. My portraits are cracking the wall, they painted over. My legacy's the shadow that keeps the whole block sober. They want a king in a castle, I'm king in a staircase. Bow to the water stain, kiss the mildew, say grace. Concrete, royal blood, crown made of flood water, rust and mud. Bow low, the pavement gets what it wants. My throne's a staircase, but you still front. Concrete, royal blood, no gold, just the glow from a blown out bulb. Bow low, the rats and the roaches salute.
You want a king?
Watch the projects produce. My lawyer's a public defender with a coffee stain tie. My army's 3 cousins, 2 ties. inspired to cry. My treasury's a shoebox, my jewels are a scar. They ask where my palace is, underneath the overpass bar. I signed decrees with the crayon on the napkin. My queen got an ankle monitor, still clapping. My coronation was a fist fight behind the laundromat. The priest was a drunk who forgot half the contract. But the blood don't care about the zip code, do it? Royalty ain't the flow, it's what you crawl through to it. My portrait's not painted, it's carved into the drywall with the shattered CD case and the grudge that's spinal. Concrete, royal blood, crown made of flood water, rust and mud. Bow low, the pavement gets what it wants. My throne's a staircase, but you still front. Concrete, royal blood, no gold, just the glow from a blown out bulb. Bow low, the rats and the roaches salute. You want a king? Watch the projects produce. They ask for the crown jewel, I open my hand, it's a tooth I lost in the fight I didn't plan. They asked for the kingdom, I pointed the floor. The crack in the concrete goes further than yours. King, watch the projects explode. Crown don't shine here, it rusts, but rusts still cuts. They don't tell you what it costs. They just hand you the knife and wait. I remembered the first drop, not rain, not sweat, red on concrete, warm like a secret. My father's hand on my shoulder heavy, said, boy, you owe before you own. I was 7 when I learned that mercy is a loan and every loan comes due. They gave me shoes with holes in them and called it family. I gave them back a hole in the ground and called it even. But even ain't a number, even ain't a receipt. Even is a ghost that follows you home and sits on your chest till morning. The price was blood, not money, not prayers, not promises in the dark. The price was blood. Every brick on this street has a name underneath. The price was blood. You want the throne, then bleed on the steps. The price was blood. And blood don't wash out, blood don't bargain, blood just counts. I paid in nickels and dimes at first, small cuts, small crimes. A broken nose for a broken lease, a black eye for a black market bag, but the deck grew teeth, it always does. Then came the night with no moon, when the collector arrived. In a gold chain in silence, he didn't speak. He just pointed at my mother's ring, the one she hid in the Bible. I knew then that some prices are not paid with money. Some prices are paid with pieces of yourself you never get back. So I gave him the ring, and he gave me a receipt written in a language I wasn't supposed to understand, but I did. The price was blood. Not money, not prayers, not promises in the dark. The price was blood. Every brick on the street has a name underneath. The price was blood. You want the throne, then bleed on the steps. The price was blood. And blood don't wash out, blood don't bargain, blood just counts. Now I wear the ring on a chain around my neck. It weighs different now, heavier, colder, hungrier. They say revenge is a dish served cold. No, revenge is a dish served at the same table where they broke your first plate. I've broken 40 plates since then, 40 faces, 40 names. I don't remember, but I remember every drop I paid. Because blood has a memory longer than the law. My son asked me once, Dad, why do we have so much but sleep so little? I didn't answer, because the answer is a basement I keep locked. A basement where the floor is still wet, where the walls are fingernail scratches, where the air still whispers. You didn't have to, but I did.
We all did.
That's the secret they don't put in the songs.
The price isn't paid once.
It's paid every morning when you open your eyes and remember what you closed the night before.
The price was blood, not money, not prayers, not promises in the dark. The price was blood, every brick on this street has a name underneath. The price was blood, you want the throne, then bleed on the steps.
The price was blood.
And blood don't wash out, blood don't bargain. Blood just counts.
Blood just counts. Blood just counts. Blood just counts.
They don't tell you what it costs.
They just hand you the knife and wait.
And wait,
And wait.
and wait.
And wait. And wait. And wait. No choice, no prayer, no heartbeat, left despair. They made the rule, I just obey. Ruthless by requirement. I woke up to a ledger full of red. No sun on my face, just the ceiling of a shed. They told me love is debt that hasn't been collected yet, so I collect neck or check. Doesn't matter when the tool is set. My mother cried once, I don't remember when. Now tears are just a leak in the system of men. I don't hate you, hate is warm. I operate in the absence of storm. Cold fingers on the thermostat, turn to zero. You wanna be a hero, then die like one quiet, no sequel. I shake hands with men who count teeth, not hours. My power is a flat line that still devours. No grudge, no glory, just a story, no delete. Because mercy is a luxury and I'm not obsolete. Ruthless by requirement. No fire, no desire, just a wire. Cut what's required. Step back, no sweat, no liar. Ruthless by requirement. The job doesn't ask if I'm tired. The gun doesn't shake when I'm fired. Feel nothing, that's the higher. Yeah, they gave me a badge made of silence and tin. Every order I swallow, every scream within. I don't dream about heaven, I don't fear the pit. I just finish the transaction and forget that I did. My knuckles tell a story that my mouth won't sign. A calendar of fractures, a ledger of spine. You think I enjoy this? No, enjoyment is a leak. I am the pipe, the pressure, the floor, the creek. I watched a man beg for 30 seconds flat. In my head I calculated the tax on that. One breath for his mother, one breath for his kid, then zero, because zeros are what the contract did. I am not a monster, monsters feel the thrill. I am a signature is still a still frame of a promise that was never made, just implied in the shadow where the money was laid. No choir, no crown, no backing down, just the sound of a body hit in the ground. Then another, then none. The job Scars gon' fade, money won't wait. I got pockets full of stitches and a smile made of wire. Every dollar that I stack came from walking through fire. They see the chain, they see the watch, they don't see the crash. I turned a broken back into a bag of ash. Mama told me keep your head up, head split twice. Now I buy the building where they told me not your price. Blood on the invoice, tears in the safe. Every gold tooth in my mouth pulled from a grave. I don't sleep, I just count till my eyes burn red. Every pillow that I own stuffed with words unsaid. They want the glow, not the growl, not the 3 a.m. sweat. I got rich off the parts of my soul that haven't died yet. Scar tissue riches, yeah, that's all I know. Every check comes with a cut from a broken bone. You can keep the easy money, keep the plastic throne. I earned every penny in the red zone. Scar tissue riches, silk over the wounds. I laugh at funerals inside expensive rooms. They ask how you still standing, I tell them the tomb couldn't hold me, so the bank couldn't either. Third duffel bag, fifth Eddie, a 7 scar on my rib. The surgeon asked what happened, I said that's what I did. I sold my peace for a penthouse, my trust for a chain. Now the only thing that hugs me is the kick drum in my brain. I got enemies that send flowers, friends that send loans. My wrist is frozen but my knuckles are exposed. They want the blueprint, here it is, bleed then collect. Every rich man I know has a corpse in his respect. I don't pray, I just parlay pain in the APR. Every laugh in the club is a scream in the car. The Bentley smells like regret and antiseptic, but the title's in my name, that's the only thing that's sacred, yeah. Scar tissue riches, yeah, that's all I know. Every check comes with a cut from a broken bone. You can keep the easy money, keep the plastic thrown. I earned every penny in the red zone. Scar tissue riches, silk over the wounds. I laugh at funerals inside expensive rooms. They ask how you still standing, I tell them the tomb couldn't hold me, so the bank couldn't either. My credit score's held together by a single thread. My body's a contract written in blood I never read. But when they asked was it worth it, I just show my palm. The lines ain't straight, but every line is a bomb. Scar tissue riches, the money talk, but the scars listen. I don't need heaven, I already bled my way to a different kind of living.
Crown don't shine from no castle floor. Mine came from a sewer war. Born where the pavement eats the light. Royal? Yeah. I earned this spite.
Throne made of scrap metal and grudges. Scepters of crowbar bloody with smudges. They kneel to silk and marble halls. I kneel to know when I crack their walls. My kingdom's a puddle of oil and rain. My queen's astray with the bullet stain. They talk about blue blood that's weak and thin. Mine's black from the dirt I crawled out in.
Street-born royalty.
Ragged and loud, trenches made me a king in a shroud. No velvet, no gold, just scars in a vow. Bow to the gutter, I'm sitting there now.
Street-born royalty.
Teeth in the grin, lost every war, but I always win. Don't need no castle, I own every block.
Royal.
You're damn right, now watch me walk. They raise their sons on silver spoons. I raise my fist under bleeding moons. My crib was a dumpster, my bed was concrete. My lullaby, gunshots and sirens deceit. You call it poverty, I call it power. Every crack sidewalk's my royal tower. Your crown's a rental, mine's forged in debt. Every bruise on my skin's a coronet.
Street-born royalty.
Ragged and loud, trenches made me a king in a shroud. No velvet, no gold, just scars and a vow. Bow to the gut, I'm sitting there now. Street-born royalty, teeth in the grin. Lost every war, but I always win. Don't need no castle, I own every block. Royal.
You're damn right, now watch me walk. They ask me why I don't clean my hands, 'cause blood and rust, that's my command. They say a real king needs a throne of stone. I say a real king rules what he's on alone. In the alley, still never afraid. My crown's the streetlight's broken shade. You keep your palace, I'll keep my dead. Street-born royalty ain't born, it's bred. Your jewels, I own the rust. I don't need your laws, I eat your trust. Every king before me died soft in bed. I'll die with concrete under my head. Street bone means I never fall far. The ground's my carpet, the rebar's my star. Royal, check the cracks in my palm. Every line's a victory, every scar's a song. Street-born royalty, ragged and loud, trenches made me a king in a shroud. No velvet, no gold, just scars and a vow. Bow to the gut, I'm sitting there now. Street-born royalty, teeth in a grin. Lost every war, but I always win. Don't need no castle, I own every block. Royal. You're damn right, now watch me walk. Street-born royalty ain't born, it's bred. Now watch me walk. Watch me.
Yeah, dirt under the crown. Yeah, trenches never let me down. I built my throne where the rats run past. Concrete pillow, I learned to sleep fast. Every brick I laid was a knuckle scar. Every title I took from a running car. They want a story pretty, I give them the truth. Thrown to the trenches, I've been king since youth. No velvet rope, just a broken fence. My royal blood costs evidence. I don't wear rings, I wear busted chains. My coronation was 30 days of rain. The court jester got a switchblade smile. My whole cabinet did federal time. You want allegiance, bring a shovel first. The throne don't sit, it drags through dirt. I crown myself with a rusty nail, still sitting taller than your fairy tale. Front of the trenches, nails and mud. Every king here earned it in blood. You want the seat? Come take a turn. The trenches teach the thrones burn. Front of the trenches, no gold, no silk, just broken glass and powdered milk. Bow or bleed, there's no in between. This ain't a throne, it's a guillotine. It's a guillotine. Yeah, yeah. My scepter's a pipe wrapped in electrical tape. My crown's a hoodie that survived a rape case. They asked my lineage, I laughed through the stitches. My father was a corner, my mother was a ditches. I learned away from a getaway driver. My first decree was stay alive or die faster. The throne room's a basement with one light bulb. The royal feast is a cold gas station. Hot dog, I knighted my homie with a broken pool cue. The only law here is what you take is you. They send their princes in designer boots. I send them back in body bags and tracksuits. You think the throne means you stop the fight? No, the trenches make you sharper every night. This seat ain't comfort, it's a pressure plate. One wrong move and you seal your fate. Front of the trenches, nails and mud. Every king here earned it in blood. You want the seat? Come take a turn. The trenches teach the thrones burn. Front of the trenches, no gold, no silk, just broken glass and powdered milk. Bow or bleed, there's no in between. This ain't a throne, it's a guillotine. They ask me why I never rest my head, 'cause a throne in the trenches is a hospital bed. You either heal or you die trying. The only royal thing here is the lion. Shuck, 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 shuck. So raise the flag of broken glass. Every king here earned his mass. No retreat, no surrender. Trenches made me, trenches made me. Front of the trenches, nails and mud. Every king here earned it in blood. You want the sea? Come take a turn. The trenches teach the thrones burn. Front of the trenches, no gold, no silk, just broken glass and powdered milk. Bow or bleed, there's no in between. This ain't a throne, it's a guillotine. Sit down or die standing. The trenches don't do landings. Yeah, dirt under the crown. Yeah, trenches never let me down. Don't let
to the smell of concrete and cologne. Another day, another legend, another broken bone. They don't dream this deep, they don't bleed this cheap. Breathe, 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 breathe. Briefcase full of powder and regret. My accountant wears a bulletproof vest. The chandelier cost a missing person's debt. I smile at funerals, that's my reset. My mother asked, son, what do you do? I said I move things that don't belong to you. She cried, I counted, the ceiling was new. Mercy is a drug, I never caught the flu. The yacht is white, the water is red. My enemies send flowers, I send a shred. Every handshake has a knife inside the sleeve. I don't ask for trust, I ask what they believe. The penthouse view looks down at the morgue. My pillow stuffed with foreclosure and forge. I dreamed of a kingdom, woke up in a war. Now the only law, lock the door. Cartel dreams, silk and kerosene. My crown is a hoodie, my throne is a limousine. I don't sell hope, I sell the in-between. Welcome to the family, pull the trigger clean. Cartel dreams, rosary and razor wire. My prayers sound like sirens, my psalms are gunfire. You want loyalty, pay it in desire. One wrong look, and the whole choir expire. As safe as a stomach that never gets full. My heart is a vault with a rusted pull. I trust the scale, I trust the mule, I trust the silence after the drool. They call me sir while they check for a while. My necklace is heavy from stolen empire. Every compliment hides a funeral pie. I don't retire, I just respire. And I double the speed, triple the greed. I plant my seed in someone else's need. The feds read my test but they can't read the greed. I wear the mask of a man they freed. My brother did 10 years, he came back worse. Now he drives a truck that refuses the hearse. We don't write names, we just rehearse the curse. Cartel dreams, it's the second verse. Cartel dreams, silk and kerosene. My crown is a hoodie, my throne is a limousine. I don't sell hope, I sell the in-between. Welcome to the family, pull the trigger clean. Cartel dreams, rosary and razor wire. My prayers sound like sirens, my psalms are gunfire. You want loyalty, pay it in desire. One wrong look, and the whole choir expire. They ask me, do you sleep? I say sleep is elite. They ask me, do you love? I say love is a weak pulse above. I held my newborn, my hand still shook. Not from fear, from the ledger book. I named him Empire, his first breath was a hook. Cartel dreams don't end, they just get a new look. One day the money stops, one day the cops knock. One day the same knife you slip comes back and it unzips your lips. But not tonight, not tonight. The cigar smoke writes my will in the air. Cartel drink, nobody dies rich. They just die rare, die rare. They just die rare. Cartel dreamers.
Teeth grip, knuckles white, jaw locked tight, concrete biting back, I don't sleep at night. Ambitious with a wrist, tongue slice the mic. Hungry dogs run faster when the bowl ain't bright. They want the smoke, I exhale diesel. Back against the wall, turn the sand into a weasel. Every dollar got a scratch, every dream got a thistle. My hunger got a pulse and it's whistling a missile. I don't beg, I take, that's the only law. Politeness is a knife when your back's against the floor. They sleeping on the kid, I'm awake inside the crawl. Teeth mark every brick that I build is tall. No mentor, no handout, no second chance dance. I learned to smile with bloodstains on my pants. Ambition with teeth, don't ask it, just advance. One bite at a time till the whole city fits my trance. Bite down, don't let go, that's the only code. Things out in the dark, drag the heavy load. They talk about the climb on the broken road. Ambition with teeth, yeah, I ate the whole bowl. Bite down, don't let go, I'm made of steel. Every scar on my gums proves the hunger's real. You want a gentle king, I'm the pharaoh wheel. Ambition with teeth, learn to love the meal. Came out from the gutter with a rats got class. Stole a brick of focus from the broken glass. Now my shadow got a lamp on my chin, got brass. Every hand after me, later ask for half. Now the desk paid them blisters and muffled screams. My mother's high prayer stitched into my seams. I don't dream about the mansion, I dream about the means to turn a rusty lock with a set of razor beams. People whisper, slow down, boy, you're too sharp to touch. But a dull blade don't eat, and I need too much. I was born with empty pockets and a wolf sense. 9 lives used up, now I'm on my 10th offense. Comfort is a coffin, I refuse the nails. Ambition's just a whisper till it grows some nails. Mine got teeth, gums, and a set of scales. Weighted with the failure of every man who failed. Bite down, don't let go, that's the only code. Fangs out in the dark, drag the heavy load. They talk about the climb, I'm the broken road. Ambition with teeth, yeah, I ate the whole bowl. Bite down, don't let go, spine made of steel. Every scar on my gums proves the hunger's real. You want a gentle king, I'm the pharaoh wheel. Ambition with teeth, learn to love the meal. Teeth don't beg, teeth don't rest. Teeth don't bargain, teeth just test. Teeth don't beg, teeth don't rest. Teeth don't bargain. Some men climb for the view, I climb for the next meal. Some men bleed for respect, I bleed to forget the kneel. My ambition and a ladder, it's a circular saw. Cut down every ceiling just to feel the next flaw. They ask how much is enough, I laugh till I cough enough. It's when the word enough, I'm nearly gets lost. I don't wanna see, I want the table's whole throat. And I'll chew through the legs just to hear the wood joke. That's ambition. Teeth. Bite down, don't let go, that's the only code. Fangs out in the dark, drag the heavy load. They talk about the climb, I'm the broken road. Ambition with teeth, yeah,